yakawanda nokuda kwechenji inoi. But what is important, kuramba tiri principled. What is important, kuramba tiri loyal to the party, loyal to the cause, loyal to the leader of the party. Obesere kuvuchira. Chisa mpama chisa. Kutula. Izala bezulu. Izala bezulu. Chinja. Maitra kwayo. Ekupanduka. Ekupanduka. Ekurashika. Ekutuka wamwe. Emakuwa. Ekwabisa social media. Yesoko. Chisa mpama chisa. Kutula. Yesoko. Ndapetsa. Doenda mberi. President. We have got my friends that are pan up. Vanchasumudza kuti vatipe masoldati speeches. Tine gupura zinasu CTU. So I'm going to start with the zinasu. Zinasu chiuya varore mavoko. We want to do time management because the nguva yedu yatifambira.
Chisamba machisa. Chisamba machisa. Pamsoroi President vangu in absentia. Vanowa ndakamirira President Takuzangadzore. Pamsoroi President Nelson Chamisa. Pamsoroi Standing Committee and the entire leadership here. In India, Panapa ndakamirira the Zimbabwe National Students Union. I'm Nancy Njenge, the Gender Secretary. Ndauya panapa nchikukorokotedza MDC Alliance for the 22 years of hard work. Iropa rakawanda rakadeuka, vanhu vakawanda vakaluza zvakawanda upenyu nehama dzavo dzavanodisisa. Asi zvichiratidziro futi chekuti maZimbabweans vane tarisiro matiri kuti tichatora nyika. Vane tarisiro yekuti zvinhu zvedu zvakuita. Nekudaro these 22 years dziri kutisimbisa futi kuti pa 2023 ngatitorei nyika to deliver the long awaited change. Tinotenda institution inoi ndiri kuona madzimai ari kumhanya chaizvo pamberi. Chinhu chatiri kukurudzira, chinhu chatiri kudawo ise vechidiki kuona vanhu vechidiki nemadzimai vachitora simba nekutungamirira. Opportunity yamuri kutipa isusu MDC Alliance and tinovimba vechidiki vakawanda vari kunakirwa neutungamiriri hwenyu. Ndinomira panapa nhasi tichikurudzira vechidiki kuti varegister kuvhota. Tiri panapa tichikusimbisai kuti isusu vechidiki tichakokana neuwandu hwedu, tichakokana nevamwe vadzidzi Zimbabwe yese. Tiri kutungamirira mainstitutions akawanda chaizvo. Vese vakativhotera vakavhotera vakaregister futi kuvhota. Vakauya musi wekuvhota vakavhota. Vakataura pari kuresheka vakadefenda futi the vote. Victory is certain. Ndatenda.
Thank you very much. Message yemwana is very clear. Very, very clear. Tine vana mudzimba vakusvika pazera kunda kupension asina kuona payslip. Vana ivavo ngavanorejisa kudi kuvhota. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Zinasu Kupra Chisamba machisa Mono ziva gusazi.
Ngiyabonga Master of Ceremony Thubo Mphalona. Ngihloniphe ibandla MDC Alliance. Ngihloniphe uPresident okhona lapha. All protocol observed. My name is Ambrose Sibindi. I am the chairperson of the most popular resident association in Bulawayo. Bulawayo Progressive Resident Association is known for representing the issues that matter most for the residents of Bulawayo. Our area of speciality, Mr. President, as you have invited us here, we thank you for that as a party. But our key issues that we are normally clamoring for and making noise about is the issue of local governance. We believe that when we adhere the principles of local governance, all things will happen. Local governance calls for community involvement, which we believe is the grassroots of everything for things to happen. So what are we saying? We are saying as a party, we call upon your party, Mr. President, that you must have a clear policy on issues of local governance. We believe that if your policies are clear, that's a way of membership thrive on its own. Why do we say so? We have since realized that generally there is a feeling or an attitude of saying that when leaders are being chosen to different portfolios, people tend to specialize on members of parliament, and after having got the best, they now say, okay, let's go to councillors, and they pick here and there. I emphasize they pick. And that alone, we believe, works against the party. And in Bulawayo, I want to say that MDC Alliance has got more councillors. In other ways, it's a more popular party, that's what I'm saying. So as residents were saying, while this Mr. President, the party is popular, let's not abuse residents by giving or imposing some of the leaders that are not pro-people. We really want people who know where they come from, people with a clear track record. When I'm looking at a councillor, looking at an MP, I want somebody whose track I can follow, say, no, he is here, he was there, he was there. Not somebody who just comes in election time. Yes, if you are popular, people will vote for him, but that's coming the same party in the process. So we are calling upon, say that, have a clear-cut policy in terms of what? Local governance. When also, the last thing that I'll talk to is about issues of current issues. The party must be clear on current issues. When we are talking about prepaid water meters, the party must be clear on that, Mr. President. When we are talking about issues of looting and corruption, the party must be clear on its position. Residents have been talking in Bulawayo, in Masingo, in Harare, you name it. They are talking about corruption that is happening among some other councillors. And they were saying the party must be clear what to be done to the corrupt people. And as residents were saying, we don't need corrupt leaders. So I hope, that's my solidarity message, Mr. President, that if that thing is put right, the party will rise. Thank you so much.
Chai Zandla. Chai Mpulu. Siyabonga, 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 siyabonga. Emmanuel, can you come forward? Emmanuel, the singer, not. Please, Emmanuel, please. Chai Zandla.
Thank you. Chisa mbama chisa. Ndinokutendai nekutitsigira basa rekuimba. Regai ndiremekedze mukuru wangu Honorable Madzore. Ngativaombererei maoko. Havana kutya kuimbira shanduko. Nesuwo taakuteverawo. Ameni. Chisa mbama chisa. Chamisa oye, chamisa oye, chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, chamisa oye, chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, chamisa oye, chamisa oye. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Kono ndimi munogona kutungamirira vana vaendeke nani. Maokoche Chamisa oye, oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chick. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. So. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Na Jesu ati chamisa, chamisa chete. Nedengara ati chamisa, chamisa chete. Zimbabwe ati chamisa, chamisa chete. Bulawayo muriko ere. Harare ati Harare. Chamisa chete. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. So. Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Ay, so.
Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye, Chamisa oye. Thank you very much, thank you very much. Chaizandla. Siyabonga. ZCTU. Chaizandla, bachuya orore mawoko.
Chisampa sizwile ukuthi ngivela ku ZCTU ngithanda ukuthi ngithathe ithuba leli ukuhlonipha inkokheli zonke sisukusela phansi epathini size siyefika phezulu bese ngicina ngokuhlonipha upresident le leadership yonke ekhona phakathi kwethu lapha. Chisampa machisa. Ngicela ke sichaye islogan se ZCTU ukwenzela ukuthi lami ngikhululeke. Shinga mshandi shinga. Qina sebenza qina. Siyabonga. Ngithanda ukuthi ngiqale ngokuyinganekwane okuncane. Ngiyakhumbula ukuthi iparty leyi iqalisa kwaqalisa ngokuthi abantu bakhonona, izisebenzi zakhonona ngendlela ilizwe elase libuswa ngayo. Kuthe sekunjalo ababelikhokhela iparty le kwakungu Gibson Sibanda lo Morgan Tsvangirai. Babuye ebantwini. Bathe ebantwini madoda liyakubona nje ubuso sokusenzakala la. Abantu bathi yes yakubona. Senzeni njani? Abantu bathi no, let's go to the streets. Let's demonstrate. Let's show them ukuthi indlela abenza ngayo kasiyifuni. Into abayenzayo siyayizonda. People went to the streets, they demonstrated and they said loudly ukuthi into enzakalayo kabayifuni. Ngiyakhumbula umgabe ngelinye ilanga wayesehleni legina sakwazi wayevela nga. Wathi bana Gibson na Tsvangirai kana mafunga kuita zwe politics. For my party muyeti bakerane. I remember that very well. Wabuyu umogeni lo Gibson bazostela ukuthi hayi senzeni njani umgabe uthe nxa sifuna sifoma iparty. Sasesidula pha. Sathi thina nxa kunjalo yikho lokho asiyifomeni iparty. Ngiyakhumbula siye Women's Bureau. Safika lapha. Safika sesihlangene sibanengi. safika savumelana ukuthi ye asiyifomeni party lakanye sayifoma lalamhla iyaphila. But now where I want to get at is we still have to stand by our founding principles. This party, in as far as ZCTU is concerned, is a pro-poor party. It's a party that has to cater for our needs, lama interests, abayanga, labantu, abacha, labo mama. Poke nxa sikhangela sithola ukuthi ilizwe lethu leli kalisagcina intandane. Omama sebebelethele ezindlini, abantwana basaye ezikolo. Sicela ukuthi sithi njengephathi ithemba lethu lisemntwaneni wethu esamzalayo. Samnika ibizo sathi MDC, Movement for Democratic Change. Asazi-ke bakithi ngoba umuntu engakhula antu uyayenza intando yakhe la nxa eselomuzi wakhe. Kungenzakala ukuthi ingxenye selicabanga ukuthi selikhule enough ngoba ngiyananzelela ukuthi seliye latshintsha kwezinye izikhathi lazibiza ngezinye indlela. Selize lizimvava ezinenginengi esingazazi asikho esasikuqalisile thina. Thina esakuqalayo i-MDC eyi-1. Wonke uthi nozazi ukuthi munogona kuita mthupho asimthupho nte ekwedusu. Kwete yenyu yamakho uyanayo kuti taana MDC chakuti MDC chakuti muchitizana mchenda mwe uko muchizodzokera nazwe. Asi tinokumbira kuti tinokumbira kuti kana muchiri MDC yatakafoma sepati rambai muri pagwara ratakakufomerai. Chinangwa ngachive chimwe chete chekusunungura vanhu veZimbabwe, vashandi veZimbabwe vazive chekushandira, kwete kushandira mahara. Vamwe vedu tiri kushanda asi hatitambiri anything. We are not getting paid for our sweat. So, Mr. President, we know we meet in this environment where we've got a lot of limiting factors. Among them, we have COVID-19. COVID-19 comes at a time where even the fourth industrial revolution was taking charge. It makes it very difficult operationally as the people of Zimbabwe to do our business at large, to do our work at large as workers of Zimbabwe. Mr. President, we have faith in a party that we formed. We have faith that this party is going to take us to where we formed it for. That is the independence, the real independence of the people of Zimbabwe. Shinga mshandi shinga. Shinga mshandi shinga. Qina sebezi qina. Thank you.
Chai Sandla. Tose ngada iso. Shinga mshandi shinga. Tina mshandi tina. Sakaoma kudaro. Sakaoma kudaro. Chisa mbama chisa. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's clap hands for him. Katesi sifuna ukusukumisa the people's national chair for its assembly. Comrade leader Cecilia Chimbiri. Chauya chauya. Chai Sandla.
Chiva mnangagwa chiva. Chiva mnangagwa chiva. Nelson Chamisa. President wevanu. Pamsoroi President, Pamsoroi my Vice President, all protocols observed. I'm going to be very brief on this message to the listening young person. In 1980, Zimbabwe paino wana rusununguko. the former Tanzanian president, Julius Nyerere, vanotaurira RG Mugabe, kuti you have inherited the jewel of Africa. Keep it and don't hurt it. I see 6 years, 7 years down the line, the jewel of Africa, ZANU-PF, just destroyed it. In fact, they have tried by all means to personalize what belongs to the people. In every journey that we take, it is very important for us as the young people to realize what is our generational mandate. They took a decision to go to war and fight the liberation, to bring about the liberation of this country. And that same decision that they took is what we must translate the anger that we have now as the young people to actually also do the same thing that they did. How do we do that as the young people? We now need to make sure that we register to vote and stop complaining and saying that we will not participate because these are politicians. It is time that we realize that there will be nothing that is done for us without us. We need to go and register to vote in our numbers. We need to encourage each other in our communities to get our identity slips. We need to work hard. In fact, as the MDC Alliance youth leadership, we are going to awaken our political machinery. We are not going to be lenient to the Mnangagwa regime that has tried to break our spirits. We have been through a lot as a party. We have been through a lot, and we are saying enough is enough. I think enough has been said, and it's time to translate that into action. In 1999, the Working People's Convention gave birth to this party, MDC. And others have left because they have chosen to play Judas Iscariot. But it is okay because the struggle prunes itself. What we are asking is the young person who's going to be the game changer for 2023. This is the last anniversary that we celebrate as an opposition. 2023, we are going to State House. In fact, 2023 is very far. So we are appealing. In fact, our president, Nelson Chamisa, is a unifier. As you saw, he made sure that before the 2018 election, everybody was brought together, including every other party that was, progressive. So this then means that our president is a unifier. Who are we to be divisive in this party? Let's move together and let's make sure that we deliver the Zimbabwe and win Zimbabwe for change. Let's all register to vote. What happened in Zambia could be effect in Zimbabwe today. In fact, on the frontline states, Zimbabwe was the last to get its independence. So this means Malawi has done it. Chakwera is in power. Zambia has done it. HH is in power. Zimbabwe is next through our capable leader, President Nelson Chamisa. I thank you.
Chai Mpululu. Mama Mgito.
Chisa Chamisa waye, madzimai waye, vana baba waye, mayuthi waye, yezvako. Pamsora president, pamsora vice president yedu, pamsora standing committee, all protocol observed. Vedu kwai mabzvazva nguva yapera. Semadzimai indau yapano kuti celebrate 22 anniversary yedu. Asi ino ndo yokupedzisira. Nemhaka yei ndichidaro, madzimai tisakazvara vana vedu vanga vasina kunorejesta. Saka semadzimai ngatifambei door to door tichiona kuti madzimai vana vedu varejesta here, vari kuperera muna Zambezi umo, vachifa vachitsvaga kuenda kuSouth Africa kuti vawane kurarama. Saka ngatitsanangurirei vana vedu kuti vana vedu handei kunorejesta. Tisasiya varoora vedu nokuti tine chirwere chekuti vaya muchiona voters roll mukaritarisa, vana vedu vazhinji nemavoters edu atorimo hatindovhoti tese. Nemhaka yei tinosiya muroora tichiti Sara wakagarira uchibika ndozouya nokuti tinozofa nenzara, saka toda kusvika tichingodla. Ndatenda.
Thank you very much. Can you all rise? Can you all rise? Ngatisumuketese. Mokomdeka. Isala bezulu. Kutkula. Isenza sako. Chisampa machisa. Uchamisa tata vantwana uhambe na. Chamisa. Yesoko. Yesoko.
Chisa chamisa chisa. Ngatigare hedu pasi. Chisa chamisa chisa. Chija. Maitira kwayo. Wozvoko. Pamusoro ipresident. Neutekwa-tekwa wese uri pano. Vamwe vese ndinokuremekedzai. Mufaro wangu kusangana neBulawayo. Sando dzenyu ngatizviomberere maoko. Salibonani wana mama. Linjani. Kwatabva ndokure kwatakuenda ndopadhuze. Kana materu akurwadza ziva kuti zvinhu zvakuzonaka. Kana uri mumba ukaona poto yakwata ziva kuti yakuda kuiswa hupfu kuti uone kuita kuti sadza riite zvakanaka. Regai ndikuvimbisei ndikupei chinhu ichi. Vazhinji vari kufungidzira kuti kwatiri kuenda kwakaoma, kwandiri kwatiri kuenda ndopadhuze. Chandinoda kukuyeuchidzai ndechekuti vakatora makansela kuna Nelson Chamisa. Vakatora ma-MPs kuna Nelson Chamisa. Asi voti havana kutora. Tamba chidembo musweta kabata. Ndoda kuchallenge whoever is here. Kune vaya vabiya vedu vakatora vachifungidzira kuti vapedza Chamisa. Zvanga ari kare zvatopfuura zvari izvozvo. Chisa mbama chisa. Wozvoko. Nhamo hatidi kukuyeuchidzai. Chandinokuudzai ndechekuti the only government ichaita kuti murume wako aende kubasa Nelson Chamisa. Kana mwana wako abva kuuniversity kuti awane basa Nelson Chamisa. Kuti mishonga iwanike muzvipatara Nelson Chamisa. Chisa mbama chisa. Chisa tsvangirai chisa. Wozvoko. Ndinoseka zvangu nevanoti tsvangirai legacy. Hakuna legacy yatsvangirai inotora zvakavhoterwa nevanhu kupa ZANU-PF. Kana paine munhu akambotengesa, hakuna kutengesa kunopfuura kwekudya namunangagwa muplate. Chisa mbama chisa. Wozvoko. Regai ndikuudzei kuti tiripo hapasundiki. Nemumvura kusvika tachibata. Kusvika tachibata nemumwena. Imi vanhu chasara kudi. Ngatibatane. Ngatinovhota. Voti yako haiziri inoendesa Chamisa kuState House. Iri pa next door ndo inoendesa Chamisa kuState House. Hakuna ari bigger than anybody. Let's unite. Kurwisana hazvishandi. Bulawayo, let's unite. Bulawayo, let's unite. Bulawayo, let's unite. Go and register people to vote. Kana tine masimba ekurwanda munorwana munangagwa nezano. Chisa mama chisa. Chisa Chamisa chisa. Wozvoko. Regai ndipe organizing secretary Baba Shero. Thank you so much Sando Dzeng.
Thank you very much, the People's VP, Chai Zandla, Chai Pululu. The People's Organizer for Mat South, Honorable Nomano Matemba. Chimbuyambu imboga na mengu. Kaya kukuna gizaka. Chief Whip.
Abathandu Chamisa, mabaphakamisa izandla. Abathandu Chamisa, phakamisa izandla. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Abathandu Chamisa, phakamisa izandla. Abathandu Chamisa, phakamisa izandla. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo. Phezulu izandla, phezulu izandla bo.
Izandla phezulu. Chisa mpama chisa. Kukula. Izenzo zako. Chisa mpama chisa. Kukula. Izenzo zako. Nguva tataka shika ndizoka. Tese tunosumuka. Tese tunosumuka. Tese tunosumuka. Tese tunosumuka. Maoko mleka. Maoko mleka. Sivambaneni. Sive moya munye. Saki sizezetu. Sifanana na majua. Sifanane na majua. Jua. Sifanane na majua. Sifanane na majua. Let's welcome our President Murna Muritoko. Murna Muritoko. Murna Muritoko.
Thank you very much, leadership. It's a pity I would have wanted Vice President Piti and Vice President Ngube to be here to also share perspectives, because that is what I'd asked them to do. But I've just been told that the police are really on our case. They are saying that you should immediately terminate these proceedings. So, and I told Chibaya to manage things in a manner as to alert you and advise you where we are so that you know what is happening. And it's very important because we are operating in a very difficult environment. And for you to imagine that we are now addressing this situation 22 years of our existence, but we have had a country that has been independent 41 years. So half of our existence we've been fighting for change. Half of our existence we've been fighting for freedom in this country. The fact that we have police coming here to try and cause problems tells you that we have a fundamental problem in this country. But that is not news to us. So I would have wanted, because the way we wanted was that VPB2 would have touched on the issue of the economy. And VP Ngwe, I'd asked him to also touch on fundamental issues of governance. But now, because you have fast-tracked it, I don't know. Have they finished? Chisamba Machisa? Gukula? Izenzo? Thank you very much. Chisamba Machisa? Kukula? So, all protocol observed. I will not go into the various organs of the party. I want to thank you for being here. All of you, under difficult circumstances. I honor you, I salute you. We have been subjected to difficult circumstances. Some have been recalled from parliament. Some have been recalled from local authorities. Some have been persecuted and are facing various charges. Some have been abused at various levels. But tell you what, we remain standing. We remain standing. We remain standing, and I want to honor you for remaining solid. Just this afternoon, I was in Mapisa, where we had a program there, powerful representation of the organization at a community level. This is a people's part. It's there. That is why Mnangagwa and team are shaken to the core. They know that we are the real deal. We are the game changers. We are the people's part. Vanozviziva. Vayazi ukuthi hayi sibe ibandla labantu. We are the alternative in this country. We are the alternative, and they are aware of that. 22 years, ukona mwana asvika 22 years. Wakura. Sekuli. Tina sekuli. Anjo. We are now mature. We have arrived where we have to be leaving the university and seeking a job. Meaning to say that where we have been as a party, things have to change. We are no longer teenagers. Indiscipline must go. Division must go. Disunity must go. People must be united and focused. That's why I'm going to my councillors, my MPs. We cannot have a councillor. We cannot have an MP whose sole objective is to go into council, into parliament for self-aggrandizement. That has to go. If you are like that, we are going back to a vow of values. If you don't belong to our tradition of excellence, our tradition of service, you are not part of us. So, Bupra, you are saying, Tinema Councillor, we are doing an audit and we are going to announce to the people. Most councillors have deserted us. They pretend to be with us when they want favors from the people. But when they want to protect and preserve trinkets and trappings of the office, MDC was never formed by the workers, by the students, for personal benefit and aggrandizement. It is never for entitlement or title. It is never for a position or having a stand or having a position. When you are like that, you are not part of us. So, as we reflect on 22 years, we've come of age. Things have to change. We cannot do the same things over and over again. It might even mean not just a character change, a mind shift, a heart set shift, so that we are a new people who are accountable to the ordinary people on the ground. That is what we have been. That's why Tsvangirai kusvika pakufa, Tsvangirai never betrayed the people. Zvino kana muchitiona panapa nditsvangirai mudiki. Hakuna takabata. Some people think that we are leading a political party. No, we lead a culture. We are leading values. We are leading the alternative. We are leading a way of leading. Thought leadership. Leading in a different way. Different from ZANU-PF. So some think, we are not just like any other party. That is why we have remained standing. That is why we have remained solid. And let me say, because takuda kuti tifambe, nyika yedu makaona zvakaitirwa musangano, makaona zvese zvakaitwa kuma parliament, rava dariro rematsotsi. Parliament is no longer a legitimate body that has a reflection of the representation of the people. Because legitimate representatives have been withdrawn, replaced by unelected people. So what it tells you is that illegitimacy that was buffeting Mnangagwa's seat has now migrated into parliament. So we now have illegitimacy in parliament. Illegitimacy is the biggest problem in this country. We have people who are not elected in parliament. But what is the way forward? The only way forward is what I'm now going to give you as we go. We have seen ZANU-PF authoritarian consolidation dramatizing. We have recalled vanhu vakazodai, vanhu vazouya kwatiri. Tichiziva kuti our biggest problem has been infiltration. Unoona munhu akungonopiwa chinzvimbo nezani. Unoona munhu akuenda ku State House. When you joined the organization, you were not at State House. You joined in your branch. Why should you go to the State House? For what? Why do you want to be paraded like a Brahman that is being auctioned? Why? Why you cheapening yourself? To lose integrity and dignity. For what reason? Just because we're mad. But life is not about money. Life is not about the trinkets. It's not about sense. So now to celebrate 22 years. We are celebrating the journey of this struggle. We are celebrating the idea. We have been out there for 22 years. We've seen it all. A lot has been thrown at us. But we are not collapsing. We are standing. And tell you what, musangano wakura kudarika zongo wakaita. Kwese kwa murukuinda, kwese musangano urukutinira. Ende regamuone zakaitwa na mkoma ichilema it's not over times 10 weduno. Tinomurova zokuti kana debi. That's why murukodaru kungwenda. Kungodayo so. Kungodayo ba. Tikati turuku damage bana papa turukwenda. Peacefully. Electorally. Because we know the people are very clear. Nokuti hakuna munhu anofarira kujoinwa neplayer vakumabuza. Uri Manchester United kana Arsenal. Wopemberera kuti no kwauya munhu abva kudivision remabuza ekupela ndava. Unotofarira kubva mutakunanzva ku-A team. Saka vanonakirwa netimu dzinobva kwatiri because vanoziva tisu tine yese. We are the game. Zvino isi tinonge tichipa mutuvi hatipi mashoronga. We don't give our cream. We give them the watery milk. And they are celebrating. We are the People's Party. Now, I know a lot of you have seen the attacks on the party, you have seen the authoritarian consolidation, human rights abuses, all the problems you have been subjected to. Don't worry. Those are the telltale signs of your strength. It shows that we are the only game in town. And I told me, all the other people, Anna Joanna Mamombe, Anna Cecilia, thank you for standing with the struggle. Solid women. I'm very proud of the women who are rising and shining in the movement. Thank you. The women in the movement are showing that they are the alternative and want to see more young leaders, female leaders of substance, so that we show that the women can do it. The women can lead. The women can be the alternative. And of course, thank you, our young ones. You're also doing very well. I see young people. Don't embarrass us, because people always point at you when you fail. Good young people cannot be entrusted. Ne simba, ne authority, ne responsibility. We need to correct that and be accountable. Now, I'm not going to go much into detail. Vamwaruta president, party ripanapa, my elections, what are we doing? Is we are very clear. Co-election, we don't want 6 million and below. 6 million. We had 2.6 million in the previous election, and we are able to ramp it up. I'm coming now, young story na kwa arukunye bera utari. Ako ekoko. Ene kana tainda ku election, chero tikati titire kana election mbere ya society no murowa. Tikati mu church tino murowa. Tikati ku zigure tino murowa. Tikati ku bora tino murowa. Even tikati muzanu PF tulakita election tino mujika. Ndavaru kuzona kuti uyu hansi yeyi. Ikani varu takavotera munhu asiri. Ndikati munonyanya. Kungoti chawamaona motera. Chisa mama chisa. Gukula. We want a 2/3 in parliament. We want to form the next government. And we will form the next government. Our soldiers are professional. Our police are professional. Our intelligence services are professional. They know that they are accountable to the people's will. They know that the constitution has to be respected. So yes, we'll do what has to be done. We want a successful transition like the one yokuzambia toziva kuti nyika yafamba zvakadi zvakanaka. 2023 iri kure. We must be preparing now because zvinhu zvinoitika nokurumidza. Mukatadza matinyadzisa. Let's be ready. Let's organize ourselves. Let's be ready on the ground. Mukarova munhu nemajini yokuma 2 million 3 million haasumuki. Kwedu toti hamuruki. Ani mapanzepa. Chiza mama chiza. Gukula. Izenzo. Babiti. Thank you very much. So we need my challenges are yeah. So research as we go to my elections, as we go to my elections, to be clear about what we are going to do. Vamwaruti start a party mchata say, no, pavira ngoma. Takapedza nyaya yoyo. Tichauya kwa muri totaurirana, toonesana, asi hatisi kuzoita confusion. Inoitika kuti susitite vamwe vaya vanagunda musaira. We want all to be organized. Tofamba nechinu chipi? Saka yakapera yoyo. We are fine. Let's go and organize musangano wedu. Let's do what has to be done. We are building convergence. Yemunhu wese kuti batane nyika yose zvinhu zvifambe. That convergence is coming. A new consensus is coming. And munhu wese toda kuti uite active. Musavhunduka. We are doing things anew. Kuma candidates tiri kutogadzirisa. Hatichadi zviya zvemaprimary kurowana muchikuwadzana. Toda kuti ite community based candidate. Zvevanhu vanotenga vanhu, zvevanhu vanoita gatekeeping. Nah. That's cheap. That's low. We need to unite people. We need to do things differently. We need to move and have popular candidates supported by the people from the communities. Then we know we have a great party. By the way, I've just been advised that we need to make sure that we cut short our thing. We are organizing. We are mobilizing. Globally, we are organizing. Makaona, unana Zambia, takashezi, kwa tikafamba pa red carpet. Haikona kutawa. Kurakidza kuti kana une sawiro achata newe unenge achata zvino mwana kwanzwa iwe auzochati ndotaza kuchata sei kugara nhaka uona zvevamwe saka haiwa zvinhu zvedu zviri right. I want to thank you Machinja. May God bless you. Zimbabwe, thank you very much. God bless you. We know you support, we know you are moving with us, and that's not a problem, but remain focused, remain united. Our God is in it. And we will get it. We will go there, we will support. Isusu takabatana kuno, tiri kufambisa zvinhu zvichienda mberi, tiri kugadzira musangano uende mberi. Chisa mama chisa. Gukula. Izenzo. Ezoko. God bless you. Thank you vari kudiaspora nekuti supporta. Tinokutendai, tinosutenda zvikuru zvamuri kuita. We love you and we honor you. Maita basa. Zikombo, zikombo, zikombo. Thank you.
Chaimpululu. Chisa Pama Chisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The people's president, Honorable Matemba. Honorable Matemba, can you come forward, please?
Maujeswe kona lapa. Maujeswe kona lapa. Ulungile konke. Konke konke. Kulungile konke. Konke konke. Kulungile ujamise khona lapha. Ngile ujamise khona lapha.
Thank you very much, thank you very much. Chaimpululu. Ngati pise yeti zedu, let's remove our heads. Tipe tuwana munamato, kubva kuna honorable, sipiwe ngiwe, valpe closing prayer. Tova zvakanaka, pana chokumanyira andizvoka. Kana vahlisi vohla, vahli vohlani, munzo nyacho. So, tobula zvakanaka, tanamata, tfuma zvakanaka andizvoka. Tinokutendai mese, saoganaza venyu nukuya kwa maita. Zurore mawoko!
Astanda zenin
baba othandekayo okhona ekhaya ezulwini siyabonga. Sesisemaphethelweni eprogram yethu. Sesisehlukana lanxa umumu ungamanga kuhle Msindiso othandekayo. Konke sikubeka kuwe. Ngoba uNkulunkulu olelihlo elibanzi okhangele kodwa kawuphenduli masinyane. Siyakubika Nkosi yona liphathi siletha esandleni sakho. Busisa abakhokheli bethu nampa sesisehlukana. Busisa omunye ngamunye khonapha sisehlukana hamba lathi. Sicela iprotection yezulu baba. Sibusise usigcine uze usihlanganise singabaphilayo. Konke okukhulunyweyo ikakhulu ekurejisteni sisiyavota Nkosi. Sicela wena usikhokhelele senzele kahle Msindiso othandekayo. Siyabonga uNkulunkulu ohlezi ulathi kuze kube naphakade amen.
Romanzi bangayifamba zvakanaka manzi ngairohwa hapo. Romanzi.
Did not see